Hey guys, it's Khaled here and welcome to the review of the Epson XP-8600 printer. Stay tuned for the review and to find out if I think this printer is any good. The printer can be purchased in the UK for around £100 and just over $100 in the US. If you find this review helpful and do decide to purchase a printer, then please use my affiliate links below as this will help me out a lot. So this printer is an all-in-one. It has the printing functionality along with scanning documents, and one thing that drew me into this printer is the footprint is extremely small. So at the top you can see the scanner bed where the A4 sheet of paper will be scanned, and it's only slightly bigger, so you can pop it in small spaces and it will look nice and neat and clean. Because this is marketed as a photo printer, you do get high scanning resolution, so that's 1200 dpi by 4800 dpi. That's horizontal versus vertical. So there's a photo paper feed on the back of the printer. I personally haven't used it, but the reason why I believe it's at the back is because if you put it through the main paper feed and if you're printing high quality gloss photos, then the paper will likely to have a crease. So if you feed it from the back, it will come out nice and flat. Accessing the ink cartridges and replacing them is pretty straightforward. Just make sure you do it through the screen option. You can go under maintenance and replace cartridges. So when you open up the lid, there is cutouts on either side, so just push it up. You'll be presented with a sticker that's showing how to quickly remove it and put the ink cartridges back. There are 6 color different variants. You can go and see which color is used up or which you have plenty of, and then it's a case of unpinning and putting a new one in. So replacing the ink cartridges is pretty straightforward. Now a lot of people claim that printers are their bane of their life and they never listen, but sometimes it's just simple checks you need to do. So on the back of the printer itself, you can see there's a compartment which you can pull out by putting your fingers in the 2 holes and pinching the buttons, and if there's any paper stuck, just take it out, remove everything, make sure it's all clean and clear, and then clip it back in and you're good to go. On the back of the printer on the left side you'll find a figure 8 power input, and on the right hand side we'll find a USB cable connection. A standout feature for me is the front, so you can lift the panel up and it will move to a certain extent, and then you can move it all the way and it moves up to 90 degrees and 45 degrees depending on your viewing angles. Once the front panel is exposed, you will see a slot for an SD card. So if you take a lot of pictures on your camera or digital SLR, you can take it out of your camera, plug it straight into the printer and print straight off without the need of a computer or laptop. When you flip open the bottom cover, you will see a USB port along with 2 loading trays. So the bottom one is a paper tray for up to 100 pages of paper, and the second one is where you will insert the 4x6 photo paper. It's time to turn on the printer and see what all the fuss is about. So you get that gorgeous screen in the middle of the printer itself. You've got few icons when you start up the printer, so they are copy, print, photo, scan and various prints. If you click on the home option, you can see for copy function we can either do it in black or white. You get one-sided or two-sided option. There's advanced settings as well, changing the paper settings if it's multi-page or the quality. If we quickly get out of that, there's also other options such as print, photos, so you can do collage or just print. Scanning option, they do it from memory device, computer to cloud and WSD. Various prints, so you can do various copies, personal stationery, copy to CD, DVD, which is quite good guys, and coloring book. So this also prints onto a CD or DVD, which is a standout feature. And you can see the settings. We've got the supply status, see the level of ink you have on your printer itself. You have the basic settings, so the sound, screensaver, how bright you want the LCD to be, language, background color, and all the good stuff. Setting it up to your home broadband connection or office network is extremely easy. You just search for the SSID and put in your password and you're all ready to go. If you click on the question mark icon, then it will take you to troubleshooting and how to. How to is pretty good. It shows you quick animations on how to do Wi-Fi setup, load a CD or DVD, and how to load paper. But if you do experience any other issues, then please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try to help you to the best of my abilities. On the main screen, if we move all the way to the right, you can see maintenance. You can print head nozzle check, power cleaning, print head alignment and print head cleaning. Just make sure you're doing this on a routine basis just to make sure you get the most out of your printer and for it to have a long and healthy life. The last option shows smartphone connect, and personally I connect via Wi-Fi direct and I've had no issues printing from my Android device, which I personally use, and my sister's printed from her iPhone device without any issues at all. Near the top menu bar, you've got quick access, so if you press on the ink button, it shows you the status of how much ink you have remaining. On the wireless icon, we can see if we're connected via Wi-Fi and how many devices are connected via Wi-Fi direct, so you can have up to 8. And we also have an option for quiet mode, which I'll explain further on in the video. Once you're connected up to a network and a connection has established, if you go onto your computer, whether you're using Windows or Mac OS, it's pretty simple. You just add a printer, look through your network devices and just follow with the installation. Now in some cases you do have to go to the Epson website and download the latest drivers and software. This printer is a showpiece in itself, so when you are printing a document or photo, it will take a few moments for the Wi-Fi to register, and then I love the way it opens. So it will open up the front panel first, it will push the paper tray forward, and then it will open up the bottom tray. So it's almost like a transformer going into full beast mode. So as this is a photo printer, you don't get 4 cartridges, you actually get 6. So they are black, cyan, light cyan, yellow, magenta and light magenta. Because this is a photo printer, the resolution of the printing needs to be high too. So luckily it is. It is at 5760 by 1440 dpi. Now I know some of you eagle-eyed viewers would have noticed that I'm not using original ink cartridges. Now the reason behind this, I'll be as honest as possible. Cash is tough at the moment, it's COVID-19 and a lot of people are struggling. So I hope you're staying home and staying safe. But once this pandemic is over, I'll order some official Epson ink cartridges because I need to show you how good the actual photos of this printer are. So you can have an option of doing borderless prints. You'll also have the option to print it out on regular size photo paper, so that's 4 by 6 inches, and they look mind-blowingly good. I mean really good. Let me know if you want to see those pictures in future videos. If I get enough requests for it, then I'll upload it. The Epson XP-8600 is also a decent performer. If you want to print out in black and white, then you can do 9.5 pages in a minute or 9 pages in color in a minute. Most mid-end to high-end Epson printers have an option for a quiet mode. Now you can turn this feature on if you don't want to make a racket. The only downside is it will print at a slower rate, but if you have time constraints or if you need to get the printing done quickly and you don't care about the noise, then just turn that off and it will print at its normal speeds. So here's my verdict on the printer. I think it prints out very good quality pictures, it prints out pretty quickly, and there's a nice LCD screen at the front where you can print straight from the SD card or USB stick. However, there are also a couple of negative aspects of this printer. So when you have it on quiet mode, I noticed there is a low frequency hum. I can't manage to take that away. I'm not near any electrical devices, so it's fine where it is. And also the ink cartridges are pretty darn expensive. But overall guys, the printer is absolutely fantastic. It's great for everyday use, and when I want to print out a nice picture, I've got that option. Alright guys, so that's the end of my review on the Epson XP-8600. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.